Hi there, it's Rich here from Crafty Gamer Clan, and this video going to be continuing our series in Northrend, and what we're going to be looking for will be Cobalt ore. So we're here on Bloomhold, which will be my main mining character, which is the northwestern side of the zone. And you can sort of see where I've gone previously with other characters here. So there's sort of a almost like a slightly warped infinity symbol type of path. I'm just going to go ahead one of these fire waters real quick. I'm going to jump into flight form and we'll just get straight to it. Little plays are open for those that want to know how much it's looking like it's going to be worth in terms of time investment. So I'll probably do just about a 10-minute kind of run to ever so quickly switch off herbs. There we go. So we're just going to be looking for ores in this farm. Just going to be doing it purely from a mining perspective. And where we'll start the run is right up here by this waterfall in Grizzly Hills. Okay, so just to run you back through. So we're up in Northrend, as previously said, down at Grizzly Hills, down the south eastern side or mid eastern side, just below Zuldrak. We're kind of making almost like a lopsided butterfly sort of maneuver. I'll take you through that right now. Much more waffle, let's get straight on with it. Sort of follow the path down. Here we go. So, mountain section here. I'm going to start curving back around. It's a little bit easier if you have like an add-on like Farm HUD open or something like that. But once you've kind of got used to the route, you can kind of just go off the direction that you're headed in and just have a quick glance up every couple of seconds at the mini-map at the top right there. For a bit of repetition, this one sort of becomes ingrained swiftly. And it does help that Cobalt being so blue against the white backdrop in places, or blue up against the green backdrop, when we're going up to the northern side of the map, it stands out pretty well when compared with other ores that we farmed in the past. Kind of on the same level as Fell Iron, being such a bright green, they stand out really well. So you'd have to be completely not looking where the nodes usually spawn to have a chance at missing them, or being semi half asleep while you're trying to do this farm. Otherwise you shouldn't really miss any of them. Also I get quite a few of these crystallized earths and waters. I'm not sure if these are to zone dependent. Usually get a decent amount of crystallized fire. I can't remember off the top of my head what area I've been farming that I usually get so many of those. See the bear's head, we know it's time to start heading southwards towards these craggy jutting tree outcrops. I'm going to drop into this corner here, spin it around and go across the inside. The outer edge skirting the settlement. Occasionally get one in this pool in the middle. Through and around the other side. Continue heading west ever so slightly, and as you come across crops of other fallen giant trees, you're gonna head slightly north through these logging grounds until you get to like area in the camp. You should see a couple more nodes jutting out around here, and then what you're gonna do, you're flying upwards again, or northwards, I should say. We should find ourselves the waterfalls at the start of the loop. Here you should recognise that same downward path, following the direction of the water. one of the most relaxing node farms that I've done so far in terms of coming back time after time for more resource. Do another quick loop here. Just make sure we don't miss anything. The edges. Places. I'm gonna make you ridiculous gold. If you then go ahead and turn these around into copper bars, those should tend to do a lot better. Definitely recommend against selling cobalt ore on its own, unless the auction house is completely empty for some reason. And you can get a really good price on them, or for them rather. To all of the scenery with waterfalls and a lot of flowing and such here. Definitely wouldn't recommend going out to do this farm for a prolonged period with a full bladder. Of it now. Last half of the loop. Almost missed this one. Okay. Yeah. West until we see the bear's head. At that point, bounce straight towards a safe, safe westerly direction. Just to get into this little pocket here, around this tree stump in the centre of Grizzly Hills. And skirting around the edge of the encampment. Looks like Biggest pain in the arse that spawned in the middle of this pool. Not too bad. When you do it on Druid. West and then take a bit of a northern leaned approach back to the logging camp. Usually a good point to start and end, just before you get to the waterfalls in the top left corner of the map. Okay. Lazy, quite a leisurely flight around there. So it takes us up to the 15-minute mark for 2 loops. It's about between 6 to 8 minutes. 6 more optimized side, 8 minutes on the slightly more easygoing side of things to go around there. Styles, all things considered, about 2 of the modified elementals worth, so roughly two Eternals worth there, if they'd have all been Earth rather than water. But if you did this for about an hour, I imagine you'd get a good handful of each. And then, of course, the main reason that we were here for the Cobalt Wall. Then, our first node gave us a little random extra, which was this Bloodstone. So, a couple of gems thrown in as you go through the farm. Yeah. That's pretty straightforward. Just a quick farm around Grizzly Hills, showing you my path to pick up Cobalt ore. And yeah, I will see you people in the next one. Thanks for watching and goodbye.